Friends, Russia Ukraine war is progressing with various old features, new features, and with hidden and unhidden characteristics. What were hidden before the war are in open now because the world media know the people have started looking into it, and the world is divided into two clear cut camps: pro Russia, pro Ukraine. And pro Ukraine does not necessarily mean limited to Ukrainian army, Zelensky. No, but NATO, European Union, as well as the real culprit, US imperialism. Few things that has come up, let us see them. On economic front, the European Union countries have agreed to open their bank accounts in name of Gazprom in Moscow. That means they may not directly exchange Russian gas with rubles, but what happens, whatever euro or dollar they give it to this new bank, they will be changed in equivalent rubles amounting to same thing. UK, which had said that April will be the last date as far as Russian gas is concerned, has extended this till May end. We know that USA is also buying Russian gas in bulk in addition to other countries, Africa nations, everyone, because it is cheap and easily available besides the war. And as far as European Union is concerned, the pipeline goes via Ukraine. Why Ukraine is not stopping it? Ask them. Or ask your American imperialists and others. Well, on political front, nothing very new, but what was hidden has come up. US Secretary of Defense Austin, after visiting Ukraine, said that they want Russia, after this war, too weak to fight another war, at least in near future. That means what US wants is monopolar world, not multipolar, bipolar. European Union has already fallen. China's position we don't know. From here we move to the military situation. Poland has already transferred many tanks, T-72, maybe Soviet vintage, but they are very effective even today with few modernization into that and modification into them. UK also have transferred hundreds of self-propelled Howitzers as well as Challenger tanks. So is US doing millions and millions worth. That includes even fighter aeroplanes. And these weapons are openly declared. Those who are not declared will have different connotations. So on 62nd day of war, it is said that, the feeling is there, that Ukrainian army is withdrawing from North Donbass. Now if that be true, it says that how balance of power is tilting from one side to other and back to one side. And this brings me to sum up the situation. Yes, I'm not going into very detail or nitty-gritty which you might be seeing on various channels, Western controlled channels, Ukrainians, videos, etc. Let us see. Despite full-fledged war, today being 62nd day of war, as far as the weapons coming from the western side, it is still fully open from Lviv, which is connected with the ground also, through air, Kiev, and even in Odessa, despite heavy shelling by the Russian military, Mykolaiv in Odessa itself. They are reaching in even Ukraine's eastern part where the war is on. where the ground operation is on for occupation of the enemy territory. That includes Donbass, Lugansk, Kharkov, as well as Donetsk. The full-fledged war is on, but they are reaching there. How? We don't know. Now this war, where it is leading to, before I sum up fully, I would like to tell you that Lavrov has, the Russian Foreign Ministry, probably number 2 in Russian hierarchy in the government, has said that nuclear war cannot be said no. That means its probability exists. It cannot be denied completely. That means Russians are feeling that there is existential threat to its existence. This is dangerous. That the amount of weapons, arms, ammunitions being pumped into Ukraine. The Ukrainian army are military personnel are being trained in Poland and elsewhere. That includes even in USA, like what they did with the Afghanis when they created Taliban. Their aim is to destroy Russia. And if they are fulfilling that aim, Russia before destruction will start the nuclear warfare. It may not be limited to tactical nuclear warfare, which I had discussed in very small this thing yesterday, which could destroy its adjacent area, Ukraine, Poland. No, but strategic nuclear weapons that will include not only European Union, UK, but US also. That is dangerous. So what to talk about? The world economy going down. As far as food is concerned, number of refugees rising. The situation as far as the world environment is concerned, climate is concerned, slowly it is turning into an oven where we will not survive. Worse than Third World War or nuclear warfare. And the whole thing started in Ukraine, in Donbass, after 2004 when the Banderites or Bandera, the Nazis of Second World War of Ukraine, supported Nazis. And he was re-established as national hero in 2004. And 2014 onwards, the Western power came in and Ukraine became a satellite country, a colonial satellite adjacent to, neighbor to Russia. And we have reached to this situation. As long as the terrorist entity named United States of America exists in this form, the world cannot be in peace. Thank you, friends.